Alrighty, so we are live. So welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, you're having a good week. So we're week 11 in the semester, and then we're week 10 in MISA. So I don't know if all of you are kind of feeling the same way, like toasted, tired, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things for your classes. So we appreciate you taking the time to join us tonight. So last week we had our MISA Tech Talk. So hopefully a lot of you were there with us. Where we had our alum and also CIO of Source Inc. kind of talk about some really cool things going on in the wireless realm. So if you didn't get a chance, go ahead and watch that recorded video we have there on the MISA website from last week. And so this week we have our company information session. So this is actually the last company information session for the semester. So we'll have some in the spring, but this is kind of your last chance to get your fill of our company information sessions for the semester for fall. So we're really happy you're able to make it. So tonight we have a really great company, really great speaker coming in. So if you've been with MISA for a little bit, we've had Fastenal come speak throughout the semesters. So if you haven't heard of Fastenal, it just may be because depending on what field you're in, you may not be in that component of where it is, but when you look at all of the different supplies, fasteners, everything that goes on to be able to make pretty much every organization function, Fastenal is the one that supplies those. So even here at FAU, right, we have Fastenal that helps out our maintenance staff and everything. So really exciting company. You'll hear a lot about the technology and how they incorporate a lot of that into their solutions. And so we're really excited to have them, especially because a lot of our companies are all IT that we bring in. And so it's nice to have some operations manufacturing perspective in here to kind of show you some of the different career routes and avenues that you can be able to go. So without any further ado, I'll go ahead and pass it over to our guest speaker tonight for Fastenal. So can we give a nice warm virtual round of applause for Mr. Ricardo Gomez from Fastenal?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to this. So I want to start off by saying I was telling Professor Sweet that I've had several throughout my years. I was a branch manager for the Boca Raton location, so I had several FAU students, and they were all fabulous to work with, quick learners, and I really enjoyed having them as part of our team. And we still currently have some FAU students. So really, the talent pool at FAU is a good one for us, and we really enjoy having you guys as part of our team. So I do have a presentation ready for you guys. I'm kind of just going to go over what it is that we do. Like Professor Johnson said, you may not have heard of us, but we are around. And in 2020, especially, we helped out the university with a lot of the PPE stuff for COVID. We did a large amount of sales with you guys because of it. So you guys might have been using our hand sanitizers or masks, that kind of thing. So Fastenal, we started in 1967. A little small town in Winona, Minnesota, founded by a gentleman called Bob Kierlin. We are a decentralized organization. It's definitely a people-centered company in that they allow us to make the decisions on a local level, smart business decisions, especially last year with helping like companies or not organizations like FAU, where you guys needed, hand sanitizer right away, you need a mask right away. Well, we were able to quickly pivot and get the items needed instead of, the regular corporate red tape sometimes that we have. Our company is really a people-centered company. You may not have heard of us, but we actually have been one of the highest performing stocks since 1987. We've actually outperformed Apple, Microsoft, and United Health. And even today, our CEO released our monthly, and we grew another 14% for this month. So it's a company that has continued to grow, and we are looking to grow. So a little bit about me. I started with the company in 2012 as a sales associate. My original branch that I started in was in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Like I previously said, I ran the Boca Raton location for about 6 years. Kind of doubled the revenue every 2 years there. That's kind of how, I made my name. Entrepreneurship is definitely, we look for those majors because, we give our people the power to make decisions. So we look for those individuals that are quick on their feet, can think. Now, I recently transitioned into a district sales specialist role, which it should be titled as assistant district manager because that's basically what I do. I assist the district manager. So I cover the entire Treasure Coast, Palm Beach, and Broward. One of my main roles is employee development, and I'll touch on that a little bit towards the end of the presentation. ROA or ROI, which is different business classes use different terms. For us, we use ROA, but looking for efficiencies within our business and where we can improve and how to maximize, the profit is kind of one of my key tasks that I have to do. Technology deployment, which I'll touch base on, Fastenal, we use technology to drive efficiencies within our business every day and in our customers' facilities as well. And then there is a sales aspect of it, which is the key account development and retention. That's kind of one of the things that I go in and I have quarterly reviews with some of our biggest customers and kind of just talk about the business and look for improvements. So here's Fastenal at a glance. As of 2020, we had 2,000 locations. We're in all 50 states. We have 25 countries, 1,265 on-site locations, and then 90%. We have our own fleet. Last year, we did $5.6 billion in sales. So to put that into perspective, when I started with the company in 2012, we did about $3 billion. This year, we should do about $6 billion, and our goal now is to get to that $10 billion company. So again, like we're that growth stock, we're that growth company. We're always looking for ways to drive revenue, increase our sales while driving technology at our customers' locations. And then here I have a quick video for everyone.
That really unlocks.
Fastenal is really a group of people that get together every day and aspire to do great things and accomplish those great things.
Fastenal is a company that really unlocks the potential in its people and really helps drive the potential in the market they serve.
Fastenal is the company that hasn't forgotten about connecting with the customer.
Fastenal is a company that believes in its employees, and by doing that, it promotes from within.
Fastenal is purely a people company.
Fastenal is a company that provides a lot of opportunities for their employees.
Within Fastenal, it's not about the products that we sell, but it's about the culture and being a part of an organization that allows you to thrive and be the best at what you do.
One thing I like about my job here at Fastenal is be able to make critical decisions and take ownership in the projects that I am leading.
We are empowered employees. I've been given tasks, responsibilities to run or do my job, with authority.
We allow our people to make decisions locally that's going to best support them and the organization as a whole.
You feel like a business owner. You feel like you can try things every day and build things every day that are meant to make your business, your branch, your book, your community a little bit better.
One of the things that I value most about working at Fastenal is knowing that they do promote from within, and that gets me really excited about all the different opportunities and avenues that I'm going to have in the future at this company.
Many of our top leaders actually began in entry-level positions, and it's inspiring to see that those opportunities are still available today.
From day one, we have your entire training plan outlined for you. So when you walk in the door as a new employee at Fastenal, you're not wondering, what should I do, what should I learn? Everything that you need to know about Fastenal to be successful in day one is outlined for you, and it's done in a fantastic way.
Everything from product trainings to how all of our solutions and systems work, how to improve your sales skills, how to become a better leader or a coach for a team that one day you may be able to lead. So all those things, there's help and there's checkpoints and there's guidance along the way.
Fastenal is all about bringing people in from the ground up and making sure that they can grow into manager positions and grow and become powerful leaders within the organization.
Fastenal truly is what you make it. If there's something that you have an interest in, or if there's a department that you want to work with, they'll provide that opportunity for you, and that's why I love working for this company.
Every day is a new challenge, but it's a good challenge, and it's one where you know every day you're part of building something, part of building this business, and part of being something really that's, I think, quite special in the industry. And that's a business and an organization that really truly values and listens to its people each and every day in each and every market.
If you are looking to grow and be a part of something really special for years to come, this is absolutely the company to do it with.
We're not just looking for the next employee.
We're looking for future leaders.
And if you want to challenge yourself, you will find a place here at Fastenal.
Right. So getting back to this, so let's see here. There we go. So sales by industry. Manufacturing is our biggest industry that we service, followed by construction and resellers. We also do a little bit with government, 8% of our business, and transportation and other. So this is our footprint. So we have, about 2,500 locations and 14 distribution centers throughout. We have about 20,000 employees at the current moment. And this is where I can tie in a little bit to the MIS and how we do it. So, we're a very data centric company in that we're trying to get to the same day, 24 to 48 hours, or that hitting that bullseye. So we're really trying to hone in our inventory and our customers' inventory so that there's no downtime. So if FAU has a broken water line, they need a part, we can have it on our shelves for them and have it out to them within that same day, that same couple of hours, and not have to wait a long time. Like Amazon's great, they're the next day, and even Amazon now, they're trying to get to that same day delivery. But it's something that Fastenal, we've been working towards that for at least a good part of the last 5 years. Here's our distribution centers throughout the country. We have 14 of them available. Here's a little sample of what we typically sell. It's just a small tidbit. But really, anything that our customer needs. Again, we work in a decentralized area. So if we need to source, I've sold microwaves to municipalities. Like really anything that we can sell, that we can help our customer, we'll do it. And there's no limit to what we can do. We have our own private label brands. Our Bodyguard safety gear is our #1 brand. I think last year out of that brand, we did about $600 million. It's a good line. And, you'd be surprised to know that fasteners, when I first came to the company, it was about 45% of our business. That today, in 9 years I've been with the company, and now it's about 34% of our business. So we've really expanded and now grown that fastener piece of our business. And it's because of brands like this that we've been able to develop and grow and bring to market. So one of the ways that we do is inventory management solutions for our customers. We actually have one of these at FAU over by Physical Plant, which is next to the police station there. So we have our prototypical racks. This is basically where we come in, we set up inventory locations for most commonly used items, and then we send someone out, once or twice a week, and we service those bins. This is more of an old school approach to it, but on my next slide here, this is where we're moving to again, and this is why we need a lot of IT people coming in through the pipeline. So this we've really embraced in the past 18 months. It's the RFID and infrared. So if I go back, this was very time consuming because we would have to send someone out, and then they would check the bins, and then they would put it in through the iPad or go back to the branch and put the order in. So with this RFID system that we have now, it's kind of the same setup, but on the left-hand side, I have the RFID. That enclosure there, every time a bin runs out and someone from the plant puts it into that RFID, it triggers a restock and it sends it back to our branch for them to refill. Our infrared, which is on the right-hand side, That one actually has lasers that shoot across it, and it tells the customer real time on our website, like, hey, we have, you have green level, you have a yellow level, you have a red level, and it tells them, and then they can reorder from that point of view. So again, very, very technology heavy company, and we continue to invest in those technologies because it's only going to make us better as an organization and more efficient. Because before we were sending people out to do this, now through technology, it just tells us whenever it needs to be refilled. This is really in around 2010, we came out with our vending machines, and these are very popular because they're asset management machines where we can really drive cost savings to our customers. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when we deploy these machines into a customer facility, we see a 30% reduction in their spend. And the reason why is because there's that accountability measure now that all the employees have when they go, because they have to scan their badge or put their employee ID number in there. So now they know, and they know that they're being tracked, and it really drives savings for our customers. Fast 360, again, we've invested heavily into our website within the last 18 months or so. Fast 360 allows customers to really, see what they're spending, how they're spending it, which facility is spending it, and it gives a 360 view of their business. This is something that no one else in our industry does for their customers, but we want to give our customers as much information about their business as possible so they can make good decisions. This is how our on-site works. We have a program called on-site where we basically move in to a manufacturing facility, or even at the University of Miami, we have one of these. So basically we come in, we take over, and we control the entire supply chain from start to finish. So if someone needs a part, they come to us, and then we control the process from purchasing to delivery and to billing. It all gets done within internally. So how we do it is we analyze their current state, we streamline it, then we invest it by holding some of the inventory on hand for the customer, and then we manage the inventory and we document all of those cost savings for our customers. We also have our industrial services, which we have a lot of different additional services that we can provide customers, from chain slings to tool cutter regrinds and special assemblies, special widgets that they may need, we can make them. And that's where custom manufacturing comes in handy there. So our foundation is our integrity. And actually, I clicked it. So I'll get to the internship here. We do have some internship opportunities starting in spring 2022. So we recently have been added and are going to have postings on our professional internship course, IDS 3949. We really want to introduce FAU students to the macro view of our business, show them the big picture of what it is. It is going to be a prototypical internship course. So it's going to be a 12-week course. It has daily weekly assignments that have to be turned in. And at the end of the course, the student picks whatever project it is. We give them a list of projects they can do, and then they present it to myself and the district manager. And that is the end of my presentation. Oh, actually, give me 1 second. So can I share? I am going to share. I wanted to share one of the things that we do is Power BI. So here we go. So Power BI, if any of you guys are, well, I'm sure you guys are familiar with it, right? I believe Professor Sweet, they're familiar with it. So this is how an organization like ours uses it. So as you can see here, margin is important to us because it allows us to invest into our business, and we look for any opportunities to improve our margin, to make sure that we're not losing any margin. So from here, I can come in and it gives me a summary of all the locations that we have, and it really gives me a details, and I can continue to drill down into, what was our sales, what was our historical margin, what was our current margin, and all of this gets done by business analysts back in corporate Winona, Minnesota. So I can continue to drill down. Okay. My largest opportunities are on this screen here. And then if I go into details, it'll actually break it down all the way into SKUs, specific SKUs, and I can really hone in on those areas where we may be losing a lot of margin, especially in today's day and age with the supply chain and the issues that we have going on. Prices are going up on us every week, every month. So we really have to manage our business and really make sure that we're managing those costs and we're not taking the hit on those. One more piece that I'd like to share. So this is our data warehouse. If you guys are familiar with data warehouse, every business has it, especially big business. So I take all this information. Freight expense has been a big one for us. Again, it's another just what's happening in the world today. So what I do is I come in on a daily basis and I look at our numbers. This is a company view, and then I look at on a local view, and then I extrapolate this information and I put it into a spreadsheet that's easily visible and more appealing to our branch personnel, and really give them feedback and format it so that they can see, like, okay, here's where we are year to date, here's our previous average, here's our differences. And that is one of my role is to improve the ROA. So really giving them real-time feedback so that they know, like, these are the areas that we need to improve on. But that's one of the ways that I use some of those management information systems to continue to allow ourselves to grow and grow profitably. Any questions?
That's awesome. So I think all of them appreciated being able to see sort of behind the scenes view on how, like you said, there's a lot of things that we go through in our classes, and that we show different theories and talk about different approaches. And so it's so nice to be able to see, hey, these are things that you have to do on a daily basis, and how important it is for you to have some of these tools to give you those insights so that you can be able to make decisions that essentially help improve those different metrics that you're trying to get. So really great. So let me go ahead, I'll stop the recording, and then we can open it up for